So last week we did adding and subtracting with fractional expressions. So today we're just going to kind of continue along the same lines. So the first thing you want to do, these are in your notes, is to find the least common denominator. So here we have a denominator of 3x. Here we have a denominator of 1. If there is no number, there's an imaginary 1. And here we have a denominator of just x. So the least common denominator is the number that goes into all of them. We did this a little bit before. So between 3 and 1, the least common denominator is 3. Think of that as least common multiple, and they both have 1x in them. Okay, so the least common denominator is 3x. So this already has a denominator of 3x, so you don't need to do anything with it. You just need to leave the 2 on the top. My dog is licking my hand. 2 on the top, and then the 3x on the bottom. Okay, see, this is an art. Over here, for the next one, there is a denominator of 1. Okay, so this is 5 over 1. To get this to be a 3x, you need to multiply 3x on the bottom. Whatever you do to the bottom, you got to do to the top. So you're going to multiply 3x on the top as well. And then we're going to put an equal sign. And right now this is 4 over x. To get that to be 3x, you need to multiply this by 3. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. Okay. Now, once you have, this is important, okay? Once all the denominators are the same, so 3x, this is 3x times 1, which is also 3x, and 3 times x is 3x, you could just go doot. They eliminate. Woo-hoo! And then you just write down what's left and simplify or solve. So 2 plus 5 times 3x is 15x is equal to 4 times 3 is 12. Boom. Okay. Subtract 2 from both sides. Right. This turns into algebra 1. So you get 15x is equal to 12 minus 2 is 10. Divide both sides by 15. And you get x equals 10 over 15. You want to simplify. On Delta Math, it'll tell you to simplify or put it into lowest terms. You can just put this 10 over 15 into the calculator, hit enter, and it'll give you the answer. If you do not remember how to simplify, how you get the fraction alpha y equals, you all ask me this all the time. And then you put 10 over, go down to the bottom, put the 15 in, and then you just hit enter, and boom, 2/3 is your final answer. So 2/3. What you want to do is you want to just make sure that it does not have the denominator equal to 0. So if you take 2/3 and you plug it in here for the x, 2/3 times 3 is not going to give you a 0. 2/3 right here is also not going to give you a 0, and this is a 1. So you're valid, and your final answer is 2/3. Next problem. Okay, over here we have x minus 5, we have x plus 5, and then this one is x squared minus 5, which factors to be x minus 5 and x plus 5. Okay, I'm actually going to write this in a different color. I'm going to show you why I'm doing that in a bit, but I'm just going to put this x plus 5 right here. So this denominator has both x minus 5 and x plus 5. This denominator only has the x minus 5. So what's missing? What's missing from here is the x plus 5. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top, x plus 5. So now they have a common denominator, so we're good. Here you have an x minus 5, so what's missing? I'm sorry, here you have an x plus 5, so what's missing is the x minus 5. So you want to multiply this denominator by x minus 5. Whatever you do to the bottom, you're going to do to the top, x minus 5. And here you have both already, right? We have an x minus 5 and an x plus 5, because that's what x squared minus 25 is equal to. Okay, I told you this before in the previous lesson or the previous slide. Whenever you have all the denominators the same, the least common denominator, you can go doot, you can cross it out like we said in rule number 3, right? Cross out all the denominators when they're the same. And then now you just need to like simplify. So x times x, right? You have to do distributive property here. X times x is going to give you x squared. X times 5 is going to give you 5x. Okay. Here, be mindful that this is a -2. -2 times 2 is going to give you -2x. And -2 times -5 is going to give you +10 is equal to 50. And then now you have a simple problem. So x squared, there's no other term like it. 5x minus 2x is plus 3x plus 10 is equal to 50. subtract 50 from both sides because we want to get it equal to 0. Doot, doot. And we get x squared plus 3x minus 40 is equal to 0. So now we want to factor two numbers that, I want to refresh your memory, add to be 3 and that multiply to be negative 40. So factors of 40, 20, and 2, but that doesn't give you 3. 8 and 5. Boom! Shakalaka. So we have 8 and 5, so we could do x plus 8 and x minus 5. 8 times negative 5 gives you negative 40. Check. And 8 minus 5 gives you positive 3. Also check. Set it equal to 0. We did this before. Just flip the sign. Opposite of 8 is negative 8. And opposite of negative 5 is positive 5. Last step. Okay, last step. You're not done yet. This is the part that we always forget. You want to see which of these answers are going to be thrown out. Okay, so negative 8, right? If you put negative 8 here, negative 8 minus 5, is that going to give you 0? Nope. So far we're good. Negative 8 plus 5, is that going to give you 0? Nope. So that's good. And negative 8 squared minus 25, is that going to give you 0? Nope. I can't write for crap right now. Sorry, forgive me. So the negative 8 is valid. That's good. Now watch. If we take the 5 and plug it in right here, okay? 5 minus 5, isn't that 0? That's 0. We can't have that. We can't have a 0 on the bottom. So this 5 is a no-go. So the only answer is x equals negative 8. That's the answer. Okay? Thank you.